Let me say something that most people in the West that don't realize that a lot of you look at China and ask, is it really that strong, that confident, that full of momentum? And here's the part that you don't see. That yes, China has its own megatape crowd, the 1644 historical perspective people. I talked about that before, right? Those people who at least still believe in history and the future, the destiny. So they are loud. And lately, they've actually been getting closer to reality. So that's good. But here's a problem that they're also becoming very lonely. That sounds ridiculous, right? But why? Because there is a much larger group in China that almost no one talks about. And they don't believe in the future at all. And they're not rebels, they're not dissidents. They've just checked out. And so they are cynical individualists and anti-natalists. Pure doomer mindset, right? And you can see them clearly on platforms like WeChat Shorts, WeChat videos. And it's like ordinary Chinese moms post videos like encouraging young people to have kids because China now has the lowest birth rate in the world. And the comments are brutal. And it's like, stop creating future slaves. The more kids you have, the poorer you deserve to be. Not a few trolls, thousands. That it is not politics, it's social nihilism. And here's the blind spot that China doesn't really have a serious word for how big this group is. That people blame them for not having kids, but almost no one admits how massive and corrosive they have become. And they're bigger. They're bigger than China's mega, the 1644 historic perspective crowd. And honestly, more dangerous because they don't fight the system and they cannot try to change anything. They just drain the meaning out of everything. So it feels dark. And that's a China that most Westerners never hear about. So, have you heard of this story before? I'm curious, what's your opinion, my Western friends?